We created a mural in our operating room that's specifically used for our burn patients. That idea created a safe place. It reduced anxiety. Every inch is covered with beautiful artwork. And we wanted to take that same principle, that same idea, and bring it out to the outdoors where people could take themselves, their families, and relieve their anxieties and collect their thoughts, be with their loved ones, and even get away from us, our healthcare providers.
From the beginning, the whole concept was healing, calm, comforting, and inviting for all of the patients and the staff. The involvement of the burn patients, they sort of guided us and inspired us as to what they wanted to see. But I think if it wasn't for them, I don't think we all would have stuck with it and this project wouldn't have happened. I think they all stayed inspired, Joe stayed inspired, Bill Kent. The wheels kept turning because of them.
Art does have healing powers. It's absolutely true. It's part of our brain that just relaxes when you see, have that visual connection.
So my hope would be, as people see this and experience this, as they walk down the street or they see the trees, or you're driving on 78 and you see the hills, you creates more interaction with life beyond this courtyard.
So when people came to visit the wall, as we were working on it, it was very positive, very supportive.
Towards the end here, I was in the building and someone stopped me, and sometimes they would stop us because they'd see paint on our clothing and say, "Were you working on the mural?" And I'd say, "Yeah." She said, "Well, I just want to tell you, it is like being in paradise."
We really invested ourselves in creating something that is healing. And I think we got a lot of really positive feedback from people who saw it.
This mural has like a meditative quality, I think. You can look at parts of it, walk past it, imagine yourself in there, and people have said that to us. They said, "I want to walk in there and just sit under that tree or on that bench." And that's exactly what you want them to say and believe that they're feeling. So that we consider that a high compliment. This mural stands out for me because I had the same feeling I had when we worked on the operating room 7 years ago, which was, it's like a higher purpose than just painting a wall.
It was important for me because, you know, as a patient, we don't see anything outside of our little hospital bed in our room, and I wanted to give the patients and, you know, myself a little inspiration and just, you know, something to say, you know, we're thinking about you too, even though you're, you know, stuck in the hospital.
You know, there's just nothing like the loss that a burn survivor goes through. You have to have something to connect with. And that's what this is all about, a connection that we can find. That's what this is. This is a kind of like a guarantee that it'll get better.
There were many times that my wife told me, you know, she just needed to actually get someplace where she could sit down, gather her thoughts together, between my next procedures that were coming up, my next surgeries that were coming up. It's really a nice, tranquil place for somebody to just come sit down and really get your thoughts together.
I am extremely grateful to all of those involved for the peace and the comfort that this garden will bring to our future patients. And thanks to Terry Capuano, Bill Kent, and Dr. Thomas McLaughlin, their help and faith sustained our ideas for 7 years, and our dream is now a reality. The Healing Garden brings to all our patients, our survivors, families, and our staff members. It's a beautiful place to nurse their souls. It says your community loves you and supports you, and that's the most beautiful gift.
When you're in the hospital, and especially if you're laying in the bed and you really can't move, and all you see is really the ceiling and the walls of your own room, but to actually be able to be put in a wheelchair and pushed down here and actually, you know, get to just sit here and look at the mural, I mean, it is unbelievable.
Just to be able to walk out and, you know, see this and the weather, like, makes me feel human.